Right, I want to review how today's session's gone and how yesterday's session's gone. So that's what I'm going to do. I haven't written anything on strong lifts, so I'm just going to use this to make it more convenient for myself in terms of tracking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put yesterday's date and today's date on the strong lifts app, and then just put this YouTube link, the video, the link of this video, so that you can see, so that I can see what I did for today and yesterday, just to make it more convenient. Very basically, yesterday I came to the gym, this outside part of the gym actually, I think, and I did 10 push-ups, then 5, then 6. I was trying to go to 10 push-ups on the second set, I think. I remember asking myself after the second set, or maybe during the second set, if I'd kept on going, I could have done more reps. I wonder how many I could do. It was something along the lines of that, but it certainly wasn't that word for word. I might not have said anything close to what I actually said yesterday, just now, but it was something along those lines here and there. I've been able to start pushing myself more than I've ever been able to these past couple of days with push-ups. Speaking of, now I'm gonna talk about how today's gone. This is the very first day that I've gone out of my way to do weighted push-ups. So I was just playing about with it with the plates. I've actually got a large 5 kg plate there that I'm looking at here. I put that one on first, and then I decided to do a few reps. That actually, I found it a little bit more difficult to do the reps with that extra 5 kilogram weight, and then 10 kg was a bit more difficult. I could have done maybe 2 or 3 reps. I tried 15. That was tough, but immediately after coming off the weighted push-ups, I then tried to see if I could do normal push-ups, and it was just so much more easy. Speaking of, I want to speak about form as well. From now on, I want to purposefully keep my hands very close to my side as I do them, as I found that keeping my hands very close to the side allows me to activate my chest more, compared to if I place my hands slightly wider out, like I have been doing for the push-ups. So I'd be doing it with more proper form. I've been keeping my back straight during all of the reps, except maybe the last few and a couple of sets here and there with the weighted push-ups. But today's been really fun. Today with the weighted push-ups has been really fun. I asked Harrison if they have any like straps you could put around your stomach, so you can attach your weights for when you want to do pull-ups, but he said you don't have them. I think what I'll do is I might just go out my way to go and buy 2 pairs of weighted of those sorts of bars, of those sorts of straps, and I'll also get 2 pairs of very light resistance bands. So I not only have my own of each, but I've also given some away to the gym, because I really would like this gym to have some. And you can do that. You can I can give away some equipment to the gym. I remember Harrison doing that once. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I think it's needed. Lighter resistance bands to make it easier to do resistance band pull-ups, for example, or just other sorts of exercises. It would be nice if the lighter bands are here for not only me, but for other people to do that as well, along with the strap to do weighted pull-ups too. It's something different. Weighted push-ups is something different, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. These large 5 kg plates, I'm looking at them I'm looking at one right now that I brought with me outside. That's why I keep looking there. it's very wide and also very long, so it can be very slightly awkward to have on my back whilst I'm doing the push-ups from time to time. But other than that, it's okay, as long as I put it around my lower back, it's fine. So the top is probably the top of the plate, being around maybe just at the bottom of where my lats are, and then just let it go down from there to make it as convenient as it can be for a plate that wide and that long. Along with these weighted push-ups and bodyweight push-ups too, I've been trying to do arch push-ups, and I've been finding it more easy, surprise surprise, after doing those weighted push-ups. I needed 2 mats outside when trying to do these push-ups, these arch push-ups. I find it more it's more pleasant. I find it more easy to slide my hands when doing it with 2 mats, rather than just on with my hands being on the ground. It's a bit hard to slide my hands, so I'll do it with 2 mats from now on. I'm doing it with 2 rather than 1 because these mats aren't wide enough to be able to place your hands really wide to do the arch push-ups with proper form. So I'll use 2 and then put them lengthways rather than 1, just have 1 widthways or 2 widthways, because the mats might overlap and make it more inconvenient to do the arch push-ups with proper form. So I'll keep them lengthways, like how I've been trying to do the reps. Yeah. Speaking of the reps themselves, they've been slightly easier. I'm really just going out my way to focus on my form with my hands when I go down from one side to the other. And eventually I'll be able to do weighted arch push-ups as well. Sometime sooner or later I've got to show my pull-ups. I want to show my pull-ups to actually prove that I could do at least a couple, and then eventually I'll be able to do weighted ones. Yeah, I will do sooner or later. Maybe during a chest session. Oh, actually no. But yeah, okay. I could do a chest session on one day, and then on that same day record pull-ups for the daily logs. Yeah. I can record both, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's my review of yesterday's session and today's session. I might do a little bit more today, play about with the weighted push-ups and bodyweight push-ups, and really keep my hands by my side when I'm doing the reps. Sooner or later I'm going to be able to hit 12 and then 15 and then 20 push-ups in a row rather easily, with proper form as well, with my arms being very close to my side as I do them. That's important because that means you can activate your chest a lot more rather than placing your hands wide and trying to do normal push-ups that way. Unless you want to do wide push-ups, fine, but I'd much rather, for normal push-ups, keep my hands very close to my side, again because I find that activates my chest more, and it makes sense. You're keeping your arms very close to each other, so like your chest is kind of squished in as you go up and down, which is the contraction, I think that's the right word to use, that will build a chest, that will build your chest muscle, or / you use your chest muscle during workouts. Recently I've been I've started to think that I don't really want to go out of my way to build muscle anymore. I don't want to have that as one of the main reasons as to why I'm doing workouts anymore. I'd rather it be like a secondary or maybe even a tertiary reason. And the reason why is because I just much rather have fun training and enjoy pushing myself to uncharted territory than going out my way to build muscle. If I go out my way to see progress, as I'm saying, I'll experience a lot more fulfillment, I think, than just going out my way to go and build muscle. As a primary reason as to why I'd want to lift weights. Because once I do build muscle, then what? Whereas if I go out my way to go progress, that's just going to keep on happening, and then as a byproduct, I'll naturally put on more muscle over time. Another reason as to why I don't want to have building muscle is one of the main reasons as to why I want to lift weights or just work out in general, is because it could be the breeding grounds for body dysmorphia maybe, or just slash obsessing about looks. As I was doing very early on before creating this channel, all the way back last August, when I was looking at myself and I wasn't feeling happy with what I saw in the mirror. That's where it stemmed from. But me wanting to fill out my sleeves due to large amount of muscle mass, that didn't take into account of what would happen next. Once I do that, great, I would have gone and got that aim, but then what? I would have got hit with a massive reality check. It would be 2 words long, but the reality check would be massive. What now? That'd be it. That 2-word reality check after I would have gone out of my way to go and build muscle, and achieving that aim would basically just leave me high and dry. Let me change the wording there. I would have set myself up to have been left high and dry by. The reason why I wanted to start lifting and working out to begin with, I would have left myself high and dry. It's my responsibility to go out of my way to do all of this stuff that I'm doing for healthy reasons, for reasons that won't set the breeding grounds for anything unhealthy or destructive. And I think wanting to go out of my way to go and build muscle as a primary reason as to why I want to lift weights and work out could be setting the breeding grounds for self-destructive thought patterns, and maybe even self-destructive actions, such as looking at myself in the mirror so many times a day, like how I used to in the past, actually, now that I think about it. Well over double digits. And although I do still look at my stomach every now and then, I even did it earlier today, I'd say I probably don't do it as often as I once did, because I'm now at least more aware that wanting to build muscle as a primary reason as to why I want to work out could be actually an unhealthy reason as to why I want to lift weights and work out, at least for me personally. But if you want to go and lift weights and work out primarily to build muscle, then that's up to you. But you may find, just like how I have, that way of thinking might actually set the breeding grounds for unhealthy thoughts slash destructive thoughts and behaviors too, slash habits as well. Maybe not. I'm not you, I wouldn't know. But anyway, I think I'll leave it at that for now. I still have more in my tank and I'm really enjoying this, so I think I'll do some more bodyweight push-ups, weighted push-ups, and then also some more archer push-ups, archer push-up attempts. I found that this part of my wrist, I felt this part of my wrist there where I'm pointing with my thumb was hurting a little bit. It could be due to improper form as I was going up and down. I'll have to check my form whilst recording it. I'll add that in the daily log, but yeah, I'll leave it at that for now, because I'll show what I do in the daily log from this point onwards. But anyway, on that note, I'm gone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. It's about time that I have a lot more fun with these workouts. I've earned it. With all of these times that I've gone feeling frustrated here and there, not doing as much as I would have liked, now here I am, going out my way to having fun with these workouts and actually doing it. So cheers to having more fun, and cheers to making more progress with my workouts, and as a byproduct, my physique as well. Anyway, I'm gone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.